Hello everybody, my name is wiggleburrito and I am back with another video. This week I'm going to be going over 10 unsatisfying things in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Just a quick announcement, on September 12th, 2020 I might not post a video. I'm going out of town and unless I get a kill streak video this weekend, there will not be a video that week. So with that short little bit out of the way, I think it's time to get right into the video. Number 1. Accidentally forgetting to change your HVV star cards from your Galactic Assault when you join a Galactic Assault game, or Capital Supremacy. There is nothing more frustrating than right the second as you're selecting the hero, realizing that you don't have the right star cards. But it's not that drastic of a difference for some heroes. I mean, it's obviously some more than others. Like Grievous for me, it's a completely different set of 3 different new cards, so one time I accidentally forgot to change them right. I was selecting him and I was tempted to just respawn. I mean, I wasn't really going to do anything. And if you just say the star cards don't really change anything, you just have the same for both modes, you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. And number 2, I know it applies to all you Galactic Assault and Capital Supremacy players. There's nothing more unsatisfying than looking at your mini-map a couple of times in like a span of 5 minutes and noticing that both of the enemy heroes are just following you. I mean, do you seriously have nothing better to do than just follow at Luke around the map, or anyone you are on the good side, really? Because this really only happens dark side following light side. It's weird. But like, it's one thing if you've been kind of following them and you kind of do like maybe you're Anakin and do like wombo combo him and take half his health. Maybe then it's okay for him to follow you for a couple minutes, but like if you're just ignoring them and just trying to run away and just farm their infantry, it is really annoying. Number 3. This is when you're on the hero screen in Capital Supremacy or Galactic Assault and you have 4,000 battle points, and you know it's going to be a close call. Maybe you're in like 2nd or 3rd and getting the 2nd hero, and you're like spamming A on the hero, and then right when you're about to get it, it just says max number in play. That is so frustrating when you know you were half a second away from getting to a hero in a possible kill streak, but now you're just going to play as an infantry or reinforcement, or what I do, just leave. Number 4 is pretty simple, just joining a good map, meaning Naboo, Endor, Kamino, Kashyyyk, maybe Starkiller Base, and a few others, but joining that map mid-game. I mean, if you can get really lucky and join like the last objective or maybe the 3rd objective on Yavin, and you know Naboo's after it, then maybe you could stay. But if it's a map like Kamino, where the map after it, which is Tatooine, isn't one of my favorites, that's just really frustrating to know that I could have played a fun Kamino game. Number 5, the reinforcement event. I don't really have to say much else. I mean, I don't know a person that likes this event. It kind of just ruins my Friday afternoons. When I get on to play some fun Battlefront and then it's just reinforcement event. Forces me to play other game modes, which I guess that's good, but I really just like Galactic Assault and occasionally Heroes vs. Villains. I mean, like, if you like playing reinforcements so much, just go play Blast. That's a mode directly for reinforcements. I just don't get the logic behind the reinforcement event. And sure, I wouldn't really care if just the prices were lower, because I don't really play reinforcements that much, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal to me. But just the annoying thing is, okay, let's do some math. The team has 20 people on it. 2 of them are heroes, so during the reinforcement event, about 14 of those 18 non-heroes are reinforcements, which means they take at least 1 more lightsaber hit to kill, which means harder to get kill streaks. And if you're watching this video and you're disagreeing with what I'm saying, if you like the reinforcement event, please comment down below. I would love to hear an opinion of someone that likes this event. Now, number 6 only applies to Xbox players, which I am one of those. Streaming is one of the most frustrating and unsatisfying things ever. On PS4, I don't have one obviously, but I'm pretty sure you just click like 2 buttons to stream directly to YouTube. So if you have a mic, you can just talk during your stream, and it's a pretty flawless stream. If you have an Xbox like me, this is what you have to do to stream for free, that is. Of course you could buy something, but I don't really want to spend a lot of money on something just to stream. I'd rather do it the free way. You have to first of all have a Microsoft computer, then have your Xbox broadcast what's happening on your TV to that computer. So now what's happening on your TV is on the computer. Then you screen record what's happening on the computer and then stream that to YouTube. So it's not a very good quality and you can't talk during it, even if you have a mic. And if you're wondering why I don't stream that often, that is the exact reason. Number 7 is a more specific one that might only apply to me, but I don't think it does. Is when you spawn as a hero and the intro music doesn't play. So like, let's say you spawn as Darth Vader and then he just walks towards the battle with no music playing, and maybe he says an opening line, but I don't know why. That's just kind of unsatisfying to not hear just the big loud Imperial March when you spawn. That just gets you so pumped up to play as Darth Vader. And sometimes Battlefront can go 0 for 2 and not play the intro music, or the hero doesn't even say anything. You just spawn and then they just run silently to the battle. That is just very unsatisfying to me. Number 8 kind of only applies to heroes, but really to anything that's not on the light side, is when you hear the little BB-8's cable spin sound and then realize half your health has gone away in 1 second. And not to mention BB-8's like maybe 2 feet tall, so you just can't see him at all, and then half your health's gone away. That is just very unsatisfying and frustrating. And number 9 is the smallest thing, but it might be the most frustrating thing in this video, and in all of Battlefront, is when you have a squad of 3 other people, or at most 3 other people, and then they just don't, they're either always in combat, so you can't spawn, and then you always have to spawn default, and run like a mile to the battle. Well, on Genos it's a mile, a little less on other maps. It's either they're all in combat all the time, or that you just don't have a squad. It's just you, and it just says no player, no player, no player, and then default. You always have to spawn default, and that is a lot of times why some reasons you don't get a hero in some games, because you have to spawn default every single time you die. Now number 10 is a bit off of one that we've last said, but yes, of course joining mid-game is unsatisfying, but this one's more specific. It's when it's too late, that like the guy on your team already has a hero, the guy who's in first on your team already has a hero, so you can't like, try to get another one first because you just spawned too late. But it's also too early where you don't just play it out for a couple minutes then get to go to the next map that isn't mid-game. It's too early where you still have to play like 15 or 20 minutes to get to the next round, which is a lot of time waiting. And this is brought to another level if it's on a map like Naboo or Camino or Indoor, one of my 3 favorite maps. So I think that wraps up the video, guys, for 10 unsatisfying things in any game mode of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Stay tuned for next week's video. I'm ranking all 9 Skywalker Saga Star Wars movies. That video will be a lot of fun, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. So just like that, that's going to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I would greatly appreciate it. And in the comments if you want me to subscribe to you, if you do Battlefront content, or really anything, but more specifically Battlefront content. I always love seeing other YouTubers' perspectives on the game, so I'll always subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. With that being said, my name is wiggleburrito, and I will see you guys in the next one.